We've got 5 fragrances to go over today. There's gonna be first impressions, unboxing, first time ever trying these fragrances. We're talking the newest from MISSONI Wave. We're talking Carolina Herrera from their private confidential collection, Vetiver Paradise. We have the re-release of Candies that was brought back, was discontinued, now brought back, Candies pour Homme. We also have BOUCHERON, Absolue de Nuit, Eau de Parfum. And last but not least, the newest one from Halloween, Men Hero. Guys, stay tuned. It's up right now. All right, starting off with MISSONI, which was a 2020 release, so it came out last year. MISSONI, the original, got a lot of, talks in the fragrance community for being very good, great smelling scent, kind of like a Bleu de Chanel, Dior, Sauvage, and people loved it for the price. It's quite good, to be honest with you. This one here is one that I wanted to try just because now it's summertime. This is actually a taster that I got, which brought to you by FragranceBuy.Ca. All these will be linked below. But anyway, MISSONI Wave looks like, from the looks of it, it's going to be kind of like a blue scent, great for the season we have going on right now. It's really warm. So this release in let me not look at the notes. Let me just get into the actual scent itself and tell you guys what I get out of it. Sprayers are good. I mean, really beastly sprayers. Magnetic cap. I mean, MISSONI is doing a good job when it comes to good designer releases. All right, so this is really good. A little bit minty, a little bit refreshing. We're talking grapefruit. We're talking lemons, limes, tremendous note of bergamot up top here. So it's gonna be one of those freshies, but the grapefruit is really what I'm getting the most out of here. Perhaps a little bit of a mint action. This is gonna be your blue, fresh, aquatic, type of a scent. Let's look at the note breakdown again. 2017, Christopher Renaud is the nose behind this one, which is the same nose for 1 million. It's pretty much, like I said, a refreshing blue, very citrus aromatic kind of scent. Great for the summertime. Picked this up very affordable at a discount. This is going to be, again, a taster. So if you're looking for a great blue aromatic scent, this stuff is actually pretty good. Rate, from a first impression, I'm very impressed. This is actually quite good. I think it's gonna be long lasting as well. So I'm gonna give this, for what it is, for great citrus, fresh, aromatic blue scent, 7 out of 10. Continuing on here, we're gonna talk about BOUCHERON Quatre, which is one that got zero limelight here in the community. Nobody's talking about this fragrance. Nobody talked about the one that came before this one, which is the original Quatre. This is going to be the Absolue de Nuit, which is Absolute for the night. So this is like the darker version, just like we have La Nuit de l'Homme, which is a darker version of L'Homme from Yves Saint Laurent. I'm thinking this is going to be a darker scent, maybe some spices here. The bottle itself is going to be darker than the original Quatre. All right, so these things, this has a mechanism you twist to open and to reveal the sprayer itself. So let's see what we get out of this one. To be honest with you, I've never tried the original Quatre. A lot of people that follow the channel asked me to review not only this one, but the original Quatre, because they said, was it a great blue aromatic scent? So this is actually pretty good, guys. La Nuit Absolute from Quatre here from Boucheron. Boucheron is a French Parisian brand which has great fragrances like J Pour or the original Boucheron pour Homme. This is very nice, not very strong. I don't think this is gonna be very heavy or it's gonna project or last too long, but if you want something a little bit more subdued, if you're going into an office, for example, this is very, very classy, very sophisticated, very elegant. I'm getting like a soft tonka bean vibe here, perhaps a little bit of a vanilla, very soft. Maybe some vetiver here as well. There's some earthy undertones. No tonka listed, but I do get a little bit of a tonka. Could be that vanilla nutmeg action going on. It is in the same vein as your La Nuit de l'Hommes, those kind of fragrances. Great stuff here. Could be signature scent because it's not too strong. That's only gonna work when it's cold out, but it also has some nice spiciness with the pepper, along with the vetiver, with the lavender, that could work all year round. So Quatre, which is going to be what they're saying here, it's more for the night, but I think it's not just Absolute per Nuit, for the evening. I think you can actually pull this off beautifully if you want a nice, different signature scent. Quite nice. So from a, first impression standpoint here on the rate for Quatre Boucheron Absolute Nuit, I'm giving this one here a 6.5 out of 7. Not very original, and I don't think it's gonna be as strong as I would like it to be for the evening time. But if you're looking for a signature scent, this could work quite nice. Now from the private blend from Carolina Herrera, this is going to be a demonstrator, or a taster as they call. This is going to be Vetiver Paradise. I mean, you get everything that you normally get with the original packaging, except for you don't get the beautiful packaging that you would get. You get this tester, box here, but it's okay. I'm concerned about the bottle. It's beautiful. You get everything you normally would get. These retail for $300 plus. Beautiful insignia over here from Carolina Herrera, the Herrera collection. Very heavy, beautiful cap, magnetic. I mean, this is like the works. What you would expect from a private blend. Let's see what we get here. Sprays are nice. You can control depending on how strong you push the atomizer. Wow, this is going to be a very, very pretty vetiver. Now, what I'm getting here up front and center, if I close my eye, I'm picturing Le Labo Bergamot 22 mashed with Creed's original vetiver or Mugler Cologne. So it's gonna be in that area of a fruity, musky kind of a vetiver, not very pungent, not very earthy, not very smoky. Instead, a very likable, very easy to wear, great signature scent, very elegant, very resolute to the note of vetiver, guys. Vetiver Paradise, I'm getting the note here of vetiver that's laced with a lot of fruits, with the white musk, bringing some sensuality into the scent, but it's going to be a very pleasant, easy to wear, not a smoky, heavy, or dark vetiver fragrance that you would, expect. It's, kind of like Terre d'Hermès, which is a very heavy, smoky vetiver. This is not it. This is going to be a very pleasant, easy to wear. Perhaps will not warrant the heavy price, but if you don't have a vetiver fragrance and you want something that's really easy to wear, and you love the note of vetiver, and you want something that works with any scope of things, dressed up or dressed down, definitely consider checking this one out. I think price per mil, when you put this face to face with a Creed, I think this is actually a good proposition. Really nice. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. I love the scent here. Performance is going to be a whole different issue, but on the scent alone, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Really stellar composition as far as the scent goes. All right, we're going to talk about this one right here, released in 2020, Candies. The original was released in 1999, was discontinued, and if you go on eBay and you look for that older bottle, which I'll pop it on the screen here so you can see what it looks like, that fragrance goes for $200 plus on eBay, but this fragrance was re-released. I don't know if it's going to be close to what that one was. Now, the curious part here about the original one is that it was originally composed by Thierry Wasser, which happens to be the in-house perfumer of Guerlain at this point. So this 2020 version, I don't know who the nose is, but it is very similar to the original appointments. The bottle, of course, a little bit nicer, a little bit modernized version of that original, which was kind of flimsy looking. The C here is very similar to the Coca-Cola C, very, very similar to that C font from Coca-Cola. You have the C here up top. And the sprayers, not the best, kind of weak, but let's see what we get out of the scent itself, which is really what I'm curious about. So as far as notes go, wow, this is nice, guys. Holy, this is nice. This is exactly what I remember from the original from 99. The original from 99 was actually a beautiful grapefruit, green, sweet, and woody kind of a composition. I'm getting that same thing here. The grapefruit is really strong and up front. The notes here, we have coriander, watermelon. This is great, guys. Green leaf, cedar, birch, oak moss, musk, and sandalwood. This is a great scent for spring and summer. I'm getting nuances of Millésime Impérial from Creed. I don't know if people make the comparison with Millésime Impérial with the original, but I'm getting a very, very resolute and very uncanny comparison with Creed's Millésime Impérial right here. In fact, I'm really digging this, guys, and it's a warm day today, so you know what? I don't have a scent of the day yet, so this will be mine. So for the price point, again, that grapefruit is very fizzy, it's very in your face, but then I get the watermelon as well, which is very sweet, very fruity, very fizzy, almost like a soda pop. Great, very refreshing, uplifting, amazing for this time of the year. So if you're looking for one scent that's gonna make you feel amazing this summer season, definitely consider this one. I think you can actually pick this up for a very, very cheap price. I picked it up very affordably. Again, links below if you guys wanna check it out. If you missed the original and you wanted to reminisce, definitely consider checking this one out, but I'm thinking that the original was a little bit stronger. I think the original had a stronger, spicier coriander and cardamom. This one here, more focused on the ethereal, citrus, and aquatic notes. Last but not least, we're talking about Halloween Man Hero. Now, Halloween Man X is getting a ton of limelight on the internet, on social media. Everyone's talking about it for months on end now. Everyone's talking about it. It's a great affordable scent for the night, for clubbing, for going out, for dates. You know, I like Halloween Man X, but to be quite honest with you, I think there are a ton of better options in that fragrance. It is good for what you're getting. It's long lasting. The price is great. But I think it's a little bit too overhyped on that fragrance. But anyway, conversation for a different video. Perhaps I'll talk about the top hype fragrances that are worth and some that are not worth your time, but this is a different topic. Today we're talking about the newest one, Hero, Halloween Man Hero 2021 release. The bottle is very rainbow-like. You have all the colors here from yellow to pink to bluish violet. Nothing too, you know, not magnetic cap, flimsy plastic cap. Nothing crazy here with these Halloween fragrance bottles, but the juice themselves usually do very well. Great sprayer as well. This is a very nice scent. Very fruity, very strong by nature here with the original blast. Very pleasant. I do get tonka. I'm getting some beautiful citruses up top, but it's not unique. I mean, there's a ton of scents that you're gonna, as soon as you smell this, you're gonna say, wow, this smells a lot like this or smell a lot like that. I'm getting very similar vibes to Azzaro Wanted, the original. You know what? Very similar to Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua, so or Mont Blanc Legend. So if you like those fragrances and you wanted something that's gonna have, there you go, lemon, ginger, grapefruit, lavender, sage, aquatic flowers, marine notes, cashmere and patchouli, ambroxan, and moss. So there you go. This is gonna be another one of those aquatic, grapefruity, fruity, intense, sweet, youthful, playful kind of fragrances, just like your Legend from Mont Blanc, just like your Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua. Good, yes, long lasting, hopefully. A good release, nice release from 2021, but of course, more of the same. Nothing unique here, but again, if you're looking for something to pick up, maybe if you want something, you don't have too much money to spend, you pick up MISSONI Wave, you pick up Candies, you pick up Halloween Man X, you're all set for spring and summer. You get all bases covered. Maybe wear this for evening time, maybe wear this for the office or daytime. This one here for, you know, running errands. So these are gonna smell great. There's no question about that. They're easy to smell. They're gonna be mass appealing. All we're looking for, if we're not really seasoned noses and we're not, you know, niche snobs, any of these fragrances work great, especially for the price point. If you want something a little bit more intricate, then you gotta go niche, you gotta go indie to find something a little bit more daring, if you will. But those are good fragrances. Let me know down in the comments, have you tried any of these 5 fragrances? Are they worth, you know, purchasing? Let me know your comments below. Which one have you tried? Which one is your favorite? If you haven't tried any of these, which one is, you know, sounds most appealing to you and which one you're most curious about? Let me know in the comments and why. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You know, at any given rate, any questions you have fragrance related, drop them below. And of course, if you guys love me keeping you in the know, if you'd like me to do these unboxings, share these first impressions, top videos, what have you, don't forget to show me your support. It's very important for the continuation of the channel. Please leave me a like, hit the subscribe button for more, and of course, turn in your notification bell icon so you get these videos straight into your feed. Guys, thanks so much for the support. Thanks for hanging out with me. As always, remember, fragrance is an extension of who you are. Choose your fragrance wisely and wear them well. I'll see you guys right back here again with another one very soon. Take care.